Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about Love Cabin. You know why? Because next Sunday they're doing the reunion and we're going to find out about who won that 100K, and it better be Des and Michael. I feel like Ray J gonna be petty and he gonna give it to Bree and Trap. I just have this weird feeling. But anyways, let's get started. You already know this channel is about my opinions about Zeus Network or whatever. Y'all already know. But anyways, let's get started. So I see the idea they try to do with Love Cabin, similar to Love Island. I've never watched Love Island, so like I'm not really familiar, but I understand like there's couples that get matched and then they end up winning money at the end of the day, but these couples don't end up being together at the end. Some of them do, some of them don't. Some of them win the money and they just want the money. So for Love Cabin, I definitely can say it was this season was not that good. Why I say it wasn't not that good, because I feel like Ray J messed it up. Like, Ray J was not a good host. I didn't even like the challenges he did with these people. It was, like, very uncomfortable to watch. Like, one of the challenges, one of the girls, it was Chloe, like, she had to touch these men's, their little area, and feel like he was, like, trying to say, oh, who was big, who was small. It's just, like, it was very uncomfortable to watch, and I felt bad for, like, the guys and her. I was just like, what is he doing? Even when it came to, like, other challenges, he had another challenge where they had to rub baby oil on the guy's body. The girls had to rub baby oil on their body. And it was just like, dude, this is not like Diddy. Like, why are you trying to be like Diddy? Why are we trying to have a Diddy party? Like, what is going on? So it was very uncomfortable to watch. And I was just, like, judging Ray J at the end of the day. I was. Even when he had them going through their phones, too, it was a little weird. I'm like, these people just met. So whatever they're doing on their phone does not matter, because at the end of the day, these people are still single. They don't own anyone anything, like, you know what I mean? So I was just like, are you serious? Like, this is the challenges that you came up with, Ray J? Honestly, Ray J is a weirdo. He honestly, when he was hosting, he looked like he was on cloud nine. He didn't look like he was in our world. He looked like he was in his own world. And he was even being creeped too. He was like hitting on some of the girls. Like, it was just like, dude, be a host. Do your job. So I'm a little upset with like Lemmy and whoever created this show. It's like, y'all didn't think about getting some of like the people who host the reunions for like Baddies and Jocelyn. Like, you couldn't get Janisha to host. You couldn't get Saucy Santana. You couldn't get Bobby Likes. I'm sorry, you couldn't even get any other people like that guy who did Baddies Gone Wild, Isaiah something. You couldn't get him to host. Like, you couldn't get nobody from even like Baddies. Like, you're telling me like Rolly and Biggie wasn't available? Tasiki wasn't available? Krishan wasn't available? Like any of the girls from Baddies? Like, none of them were available? It had to be Ray J? Like, all people, like, y'all really had to stick with Ray J? Even you guys couldn't get Nick Cannon, he wasn't available? Like, I'm just saying, it was just a little too much. It was weird, and, like, honestly, don't bring him back for season 2. We already seen how he was on season 1. We don't need to see Ray J again. Keep Ray J off the TV. Honestly, let's pray for that man. That man he's going through it. Let's just pray for him, y'all. But anyways, let's talk about the cast they casted for Love Cabin season 1. They had Trap, Camo, Mikel, Brian, Thanos, John, J-Ron. Hopefully I'm saying your name right, dude. They also, as for guys, they had Ice. For the females, they had Bree, Des, Athena, Sheila, the twins, Danae and Danette. They had Kiara and Chloe. I feel like I'm missing someone else. I said Sheila. I said all the girls. This is all of everybody they had. So we know, like, in the beginning about these people, right? Like, what they do for work. A lot of these people, I'm just going to say this right now, a lot of them seem like they were not interested in each other, to be honest. A lot of them seem like they just wanted to win the money. And also, like, because you're on news, they like the opportunity to be on TV and maybe get, like, hosting gigs and stuff like that. Because a lot of them are saying, like, they're doing music. Some of them are doing modeling and acting. And, like, I think Trap was a porn star. And, like, he's also, like, a boxer. He does music. So they all do a little bit of something. So at the end of the day, like, no shade, I think John said he was a nurse. But at the end of the day, y'all just really came on to this show, this network, to get like hosting gigs. To be honest, you guys are trying to be influencers. Like at the end of the day. Oh, I forgot about Nisa. Nisa, oh my god, I just sorry y'all, that was random, but I forgot they also had Nisa and Brian. I totally forgot about them. I'm sorry. Let's bring it back up. But like I was saying, a lot of them are already like influencers, so they're just on this show just to like get hosting jobs and get more followers, get brand deals. So like, let's be real. And crazy random fact, I'm just saying, Mikel, he's a Fashion Nova model. Only how I know, y'all, because I do shop at Fashion Nova, and like when I had like a man at the time, I would like buy some clothes for Fashion Nova men, and I seen him like model, and I was like, what? Okay. Honestly, like, Mikel should not even be on Zeus Network. I'm just saying, like, homeboy, you need to go on Netflix. You need to go on Paramount Plus, Peacock. You need to be doing other stuff. You do not need to be on this network. This network is not going to help with your acting career for you to go forward. Like, I'm just saying. But, like I was saying, with the cast, like, a lot of them did not like each other. Let's be real. And some of them hooked up with each other. Like, Athena and Chloe, like, hooked up with John and the Camo and Trap. So Athena hooked up with Trap and Camo. And why I'm saying Camo, because at the end of the day, she first matched with Trap, right? And then she got moved to Thanos. Then she didn't like Thanos. Her and Thanos wasn't it. Then, like, they brought Jaron, and she was not, like, Jaron was like a flame. She was not feeling him, be real. She was not. She was still feeling Trap, but Trap didn't want that girl, honestly. And she hooked up with Trap. Honestly, girl, that's your fault for giving it up easy to that pretty boy. Like, girl, you already knew Trap is for the streets. You already knew all the girls on the show. All of them were interested in Trap. So you should have already known better. You should have never gave it up. Because after you gave it up, no man is going to respect you. He's not going to care about your feelings. He only wanted one thing, and you gave him one thing, and he moved on to the next. Let's be real. So she hooked up with Trap. She for sure hooked up with Camo. Why I say that? Because she paired with Jaron, like I was saying, and she didn't like him. Like, she wasn't really feeling him, and they slept, like, he literally, the time when they were supposed to go to sleep, because keep in mind, I don't know why Ray J and, like, whoever created the show had all the couples sleep in the same bed, and, like, they're all in the same room, and they pretty much from there, like, she didn't even sleep with homeboy, like, she literally got out of bed, and Camo and her, like, went in the living room or something, and they did the business. Let's be real. They did the business. So, like, girl, you weren't looking for love, and you kept saying you wanted Ray J, which Ray J, it was just like, girl, what? So you didn't come for love. You got sent home because you didn't match with anyone. No one really even liked you, to be honest. The guys, like, you were only good for one thing, so that's why you took your BBL booty out, and honestly, you should never been on the show. If you do come back, hopefully you find some love on season 2, or you should go on Baddies Gone Wild. I feel like you would have been good for Baddies Gone Wild. Just saying. But let's talk about Sheila. Guys, Sheila cannot handle her liquor. I'm sorry. She fought Dez because they're the first, like, it had to have been the first or second episode she fought Dez. Because, like, they had to send one guy home and one girl home. And they said they all voted for Mikel except for Dez, and they're like, nuh-uh. She was like, no. And so her and Sheila got into it in the makeup room, and she, like, put her hands on Dez, and Dez whooped her butt. She ate her up, left no crumbs, threw her in the trash. Dez got her. Like, for Sheila to be bigger than Dez whooped her so bad. And I'm like, girl. And Dez wasn't even drunk. Sheila was drunk. And she put her hands, she tried. And Dez got her. It was good. I was like, you go, Dez. This is why Dez is my favorite. Let's be real. But, like, Sheila can't handle her liquor. And keep in mind, I felt like, honestly, I didn't really care for Sheila because she looked like a Kardashian, and I like the Kardashians. But it's like, girl, what are you doing on the show? What are you doing on Zeus Network? And I just found out she a OnlyFans model too, or stripper. She's one of them. She does one of that. But I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you should be trying to be dating, like, NFL players or NBA players. She even said, like, they get, like, some of them be on her DMs. I'm like, what you doing on this show, girl? You ain't gonna find love with any of these people. She liked Trap, and Trap ended up, like, straight up telling her that he wanted Brie. Like, girl, like, you looked a mess. Like, go get your BBL fix. Like, move on. And then she ends up being with Ray J, out of all people. I'm just saying. And she crying on the internet because Ray J keeps embarrassing her. Like, he literally went on the internet. They were, like, on a stream or something like that. And he straight up said he wanted his ex-wife back in front of her. And this girl is crying. Like, you look silly, boo-boo. Like, honestly. But I don't feel bad. You picked who you wanted to pick. And now you look stupid. You're going to continue to look stupid. Moving on. Dez, I like Dez, y'all. Like, honestly, I'm, out of all the people, as the females that are on the show, she actually took her time to see who she liked. Originally, she wanted Trap, but she realized that all these girls like Trap, and Trap is playing games. Like, he straight up hooked up with Athena, and she didn't want Mikel for the first, like, at all. But eventually, like, Ray J paired them back together, and they end up getting together, and they're still together. So I like that. For sure, I don't see her doing anything else with Zeus Network. To be honest, I don't see her on Baddies. She doesn't give Baddies type of vibe on that kind of show, because she's very classy. That's what I can say about her. She was very classy, but I don't see her on Baddies. So let's just say, like, get your 100K, girl, and move on with your man. Travel with your man. Brie, y'all, I don't know, like, I love Brie, but I don't like Brie at the same time. I don't know, she looked like she for the streets. Like, her and Trap are perfect together, because they both look like they're for the streets. For sure, Trap is for the streets. But, like, they both just look like that. Like, I don't know, she gives me that she's, like, for the streets. And and I only think why her and Trap are together, because they want to win that 100K. Let's be real. She went from Trap to John to Thanos to back to Trap. I'm just saying, like, and she's saying her and Trap or something. Girl, stop playing. But I am gonna say, y'all, go check out her music. She does have good music. She can definitely sing. I can say that. And one of the music videos, Mikel's actually in the music video. I think it's her song called Hot. Yeah, it is, because I was like, okay, I kind of like this song. He's in the music video. Go check it out, y'all. Who else? I did not, like, I'm going by list, but, like, the girls, there was Chloe. I didn't like Chloe. I'm, like, confused on why she was even on the show. Like, she looked like for sure she would have been on Love Island instead of Zeus Network, so I'm confused on why they casted her. And also, guys, Homegirl's for the streets. She hooked up with 2 guys, Camo and John, within the same time frame. Like, literally, first night she hooked up with Camo, second night she hooked up with John. And you know what's crazy too is John was clowning her too, how easy she was. Like, John did not take her serious. Like, when he was clowning her, y'all, it was just like, damn, girl, like, you just hooked up with Camo, and then Ray J moved you to John. But, like, John over here is calling you easy and saying he gon' hit and quit. Like, exactly what he did. He hit and quit. And then, next thing you know, he's being disrespectful. Someone said her breath stinks, so he was just talking about her breath. Like, he was clowning Chloe. Oh, my God. That was great. Like, I was judging Chloe a little bit, y'all. I was. I'm just saying. But, like, don't bring her back. She wasn't looking for love, y'all. She was not looking for love. She was looking to hook up, be for the streets, and move on. So, don't bring her back. Let's talk about Nisa. Nisa, like, first of all, I'm mad that they only had one dark-skinned woman on the show, which was Nisa. But also, a lot of y'all were saying that Nisa should have been on Love Island. I totally agree on that, because, like, low-key, she was very boring. like, she's very pretty, but, like, honestly, she gives me BBL. She has, like, she got her boobs done. She got her ass done. She got her face done. Like, the fillers, you can see the fillers in her face. Like, she was very boring, and, like, she did not, honestly, y'all said her and Brian were cute together. She didn't like Brian, y'all. She settled for Brian because, like, he wasn't like all the other guys. Besides Mikkel. If she really wanted to, she probably would have picked Mikkel, but Mikkel wanted Des. So, like, let's be real. Like, she settled for Brian just because. Like, she was not into Brian. Like, they have two different lifestyles. Like, Nisa does OnlyFans, does, like, her content. If you look at her, she's always, like, wearing bikinis, lingerie, like, showing off her body versus, like, Brian. Like, he does his music. He's like, showing his lifestyle of, like, him dancing and, like, kind of, I think he had some stuff about the Bible, I think, if I'm not recalling. But, like, they were not going to work out. So, for her to, like, settle for him because, like, she settled. She didn't want Trap because everyone wanted Trap. She didn't want Camo, let's be real. She didn't want Camo. She didn't want John. She wanted Mikkel, but it didn't happen. So when, like, literally today, they're not even together. Nisa said that Brian said that because she's not religious. Homeboy is very religious. Like, he literally brought the Bible with him. Like, when they introduced the people, he brought the Bible. The Bible was in his pocket. Let's be real. So, no. It was not going to work out. I don't see her doing anything else with Zeus Network. It did help her probably with her OnlyFans for her to get some more money. We're not judging y'all. She go making that bag. And then, like, maybe get some hosting gigs too as well. But otherwise, we don't see her on Baddies. We don't see her on anything else. If they bring her back for season 2, it means she was hooking up with Ray J or somebody on Zeus Network to be back on Zeus. Let's be real. Moving on. Well, who else? The twins. Danae and Danette. I don't know which one was with Camo. But the twins, like, honestly, I don't know. Like, we didn't see much of them for the episode. But one of them really liked Camo. And another sister, the one that didn't find anyone, originally she liked Trap, but then she realized all the people wanted Trap, so she was just like, yeah, she didn't really even want him like that, to be honest. But she admitted that only reason why they're on the show to get exposure, to get more fans and get more hosting gigs, put themselves out there, and that's the reason why. Like, she didn't want nobody. She didn't want nobody, but her sister ended up finding someone. I don't know if her and Camo are still together. If they are, cool. But, like, honestly, girl, you went through his phone. You know he for the streets. So, you gotta do better. You don't want to settle for that. You're settling for less if you go with Camo. I'm just saying. She went on the phone. She saw the videos. It was like he for the streets. So, girl, keep that man in the streets. If you don't get yourself somebody better, if they do come back on season 2, because we didn't see much of them, and I see why, but I don't feel like Ray J will bring him back. I'm just saying, or Lemmy or whatever. Definitely don't see them on Baddies. Let's be real. But they probably tried out for Baddies and got rejected. But let's just say it. But anyways, for the guys, I feel like my favorite out of the guys besides Mikkel was John. Y'all, John was funny. John did not care. Honestly, he was funny, but he's nasty. This man kept farting up in the house, and there's no way in hell I would sleep next to a dude while we're sleeping. I mean, I get if you have to fart, you gotta fart, but this man was farting even when he was walking around. He was farting, passing gas. It was just too much. I'm like, he's hilarious, though. He fought 2 people in the house, though. He fought Thanos and Geron. Because it's like, why... I see why he fought them, because they're the ones who were saying about, like, Brie, her little area stank, and then one of them said about Chloe's breath stank. So it's just like he was calling it out. He was saying what the guys were saying. And so for them to fight him, it's like, y'all the ones who were saying it. He's just repeating what you guys are saying. So, like, I get why, like, I wasn't even mad that he fought them, to be honest. But he did not win any, like, he won the fight for sure with Geron, but he didn't win with Thanos at all. He did not. He fought Thanos, like, 4 times, and he did not win. But he, honestly, he wasn't looking for love. Let's be real. He was not looking for love. He's the one who's the nurse. Like, dude, you're not looking for love. You're looking to win that 100K, get some exposure on the network, get some hosting jobs, probably leave that nursing job. And, like, honestly, I feel like John would have been really good on Bad Boys. Like, hopefully he does audition for Bad Boys. Why I say that is because, like, he was already fighting, and Love Cabin isn't about fighting, like, at all. This is people competing for 100K or actually trying to find someone. So I feel like Bad Boys would have been better, where he could have went to club appearances. He could have, like, fight with the guys. Y'all heard that diss song, though, about he did with Thanos? John, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? If you don't stop, if you don't, like, honestly, I'm judging you a little bit for you even think about dropping a diss track like that. What's wrong with you? No comment, but I feel like he would have been better on Bad Boys. Hopefully we see him on Bad Boys. But for some reason, I feel like he gonna come back on season 2 because he was good. He was funny. And he even called it out, though, too, that Ray J's a weirdo. So that's why I like him. I already said, but Michael, I don't know if I already said Michael, but Michael I like because he was very respectful out of all the guys. Like, when Des and Sheila got into a fight, like, he literally was calming Des down and stuff. So I definitely like that. I peeped that. Like, you didn't see Trap doing that at all. Trap just looked like he's just there. Like, he's just, he just looked like he's just there. Let's be real. But, like, I liked him. He knew what he wanted from the beginning, and he got what he wanted at the end of the day. And I hope he wins that 100K. But let's talk about Ice. You know, who in the right mind casted Ice? Honestly, Ice is not that cute. Ice does not like Kiara. Let's be real. They don't like each other at all. Like, they just settled because, like, because they're both weird and boring, so they settled. They better not win that 100K. Jaron, I feel like we didn't really see much of him. Like, honestly, he came in acting too cool, acting cocky, and I'm like, dude, who are you? Like, who are you? Like, dude, you got your ass whooped by John. Like, moving on. Like, none of the females wanted you. Honestly, there's a rumor about him and Chloe being together, if they are, because honestly, let's be real. Chloe's for the streets, so you got someone from the streets. Let's be real. Moving on. Trap is for the streets, y'all. He's for the streets. He's good looking. He's a pretty boy. It's just, I don't know. I don't judge, like, that he's a porn star. I don't judge that. I don't know if he's still one. But, like, he got multiple baby mamas. He's also a boxer. He does music. I don't think he was looking for love. I think he just wants that 100K. Definitely could see him, like I said, him and John both should be on Bad Boys. I could definitely see him on Bad Boys. He better audition for Bad Boys. But moving on to the next person is Thanos. I didn't really care for Thanos. He's a pretty boy, and, like, honestly, he was very young. Especially a lot of the females were older than him, and it's just, like, I don't know. He was very, like, he was very annoying. He was just there. I was just like, what are they sending him home? Like, he would have been the first person I would said send home as a guy, because I just didn't like him. I don't know. I don't like him. But one thing I could say, he was very respectful. When Sheila threw that drink at him, he didn't beat her ass. Like, he didn't get her. He didn't do anything like that. Like, he just walked away. He was upset, but, like, he didn't do nothing. So, that's all I gotta say. And he's the one also, too, who's very disrespectful. He said that Bree stank. And it was just like, bro, that's the reason why you and John got into it. Let's be real. You started that drama. You started that rumor. Who else, y'all? Like, I feel like I'm missing people, guys. Oh, Kiara. I didn't like her, y'all. I thought she was boring, and, like, she was way too shy when it comes to the challenges, and I understand, like, I wouldn't want to, like, do that in front of everyone, in front of camera, too. Like, I understand that. But she was just boring. And also, too, homegirl, stop straightening your hair. You don't look good with straight hair. Like, she reminds me of Squidward, when Squidward, like, got hit with the door in his face by accident by SpongeBob, and he had to get a makeover. That's what she looks like with her hair straight. It just doesn't, like, it doesn't suit her face. Her hair with straight, it doesn't look good. She looks better with her hair curly. But I'm just being honest. Like, I'm not talking shit. It's just being honest. Like, but also, too, she does not like Ice. I keep saying that, y'all. She does not like Ice. If they end up winning that 50K, 100K, I'm going to be mad because just, like, she doesn't like Ice. Like, at the end of the day, she originally wanted Trap. But then she wanted Thanos. And then she pretty much settled, to be honest. If Brian was still there and Ice was still there, I guarantee you she would try to go with Brian. I'm just saying. She's not it. Zeus, do not bring her back. Like, we're good off of her. She's not it. She's not meant to be on this network. Let's just be real. Try Netflix, girl. But overall, like, the show, like, for the first season, it wasn't the best. Hopefully, like, they do better. They know that they don't bring Ray J back. Like, Ray J wasn't it. Let's be real. I'm not going to mention about Camo. Not Camo. Yeah, Camo. I'm going to say it now. Camo's for the streets, y'all. Like, after that whole phone thing, the girl was saying, like, he's for the streets. I have nothing to say about him. I have nothing to say. Like, if they do bring him back, he could go back on season 2, but he ain't going to find love. He's for the streets. He's not ready for a relationship. Let's be real. He's not ready for a relationship. He's ready to be in the streets, hook up with different women. Let's be real. Anyways, please like and comment and subscribe to my channel. Tell me what y'all think about Love Cabin. Am I wrong about the Ray J thing? I'm just saying, like, am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. But anyways, I'll see you guys on next video. Bye-bye.